Sammy. I'm in year 9 and today we're going to talk about this journey. This journey that I think a lot of us go through, and for some of us, me included, it can be extremely tricky. Today we're going to talk about the art of relationships. Let's begin. So most of you may think that meeting new people is relatively simple, right? You go up to them, hi, how are you? You shake their hand, and then everything is quite dandy from there, right? Well, not really for a certain 9-year-old, me, who just believed that one wrong move could mean the end of the world. Fast forward 4 years, today I am somebody who is perceived as quite intelligent and outgoing, fun-loving and talented. And even though I am so incredibly grateful for all of these things, if you had met me, say 2 to 3 years ago, you'd probably think that yes, I was smart, and yes, I was quite talented, but I was just also very anxious and I was a very worried child. I didn't really believe in myself and my capabilities. And so, I was an iota of a human being, a crumbled piece of paper, just an air molecule basically. I couldn't make a single friend if my life depended on it. Nope, not one. Not even with that nice girl in every class who insists on being friends with everybody. In fact, if somebody would have even said something or done something that I may have not liked, I would completely crash down to the floor and just crawl back into my crab shell. Yeah, that's how bad it was. Anyway, I remember very distinctly going to my parents, going to a caregiver, an adult, my teachers even, explaining my situation, which was this inability to communicate with the human race, and just always getting a very similar response, something close to what I think other kids my age are being told. It goes along the lines of, oh, you'll get over it, you'll make new friends, one day things will be better, I guarantee you. That's great and all, but what exactly am I supposed to do in the meantime? Am I just supposed to have a picnic? Am I just supposed to sit around and wait? You get my point. At this point, you must be wondering, how did that shy, timid little girl become yours truly? Well, after some steep learning curves, I learned a few things, 3 of which I think are very important for me to mention. Number 1, in that vague few sentences of, oh, you'll get over it, you'll make new friends, blah, 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 there is a tiny bit of truth. It's very small, it's minuscule, in fact, it's barely noticeable, but just hear me out, okay? Whether you're going through a similar situation to what I was going through, or say somebody's picking on you, those things don't get better. There isn't a fixated cure that just works for everybody. It's not an algorithm that can save you. You know what does get better though? You get better. You learn to love your life and live it as unapologetically as possible. Which is what I did, I started to do the things I loved to do most in the world. And you know what? Not to toot my own horn or anything, I became pretty insanely good at them. And before I knew it, I was everywhere. I was in the sports field, the art rooms, the debate competitions, I was playing the piano. I was everywhere. You couldn't not see me. The next thing I learned was to just be grateful for my blessed existence. Because today I have so many people that love and support me, and it would just take ages to list them out. There are so many people that have been right here, have been just an arm's length away for me to talk to. I had the most incredible parents, truly incredible. I have the most spectacular teachers who just believed in me more than I did myself. I couldn't ask for a better support system. The last thing I learned was to unleash my human superpower. Whenever I walk into a room, I always look for that one person, that one air molecule that could look like they could do with a friend, Saying hi, how are you, really goes a long way. And so these 3 things became my mantra to building good, solid, healthy relationships. Right now, I can sit here and I can laugh at that clip of my life where what people thought about me majorly mattered. I've also been on both sides of the spectrum, quiet, shy, timid, just an air molecule basically. And I've also been over the top, in everybody's faces, overzealous. And you know what? You shouldn't have to change who you are to fit in. I know it sounds like, oh, no, but you know, it's easier said than done. But once you get there, your life is just so much better, I promise you. The only reason I can really fathom as to why all these things, all these realizations had to happen to me was that maybe I was just meant to be a better person, right? Maybe I was just meant to do good things. So that's it. That's my talk. Thank you so much for listening to me. And before I forget, don't you even worry, okay? I am still the same strange little dog who's afraid of moths and occasionally gets scared of the dark. Thank you once again for listening to my talk, and I hope you have a good day.